Good morning, everyone. This is my second video based on map practice class 12 geography. I have tried to show you the maximum number of questions which are usually asked from different chapters from the fundamentals of human geography. The first chapter is Human Geography, Nature and Scope. Though this is the conceptual based chapter, so there is no questions which can be asked from or which can be asked in exam. Second chapter is the world population, in which there are a number of questions which can be asked. For example, the largest country in each of the continent, countries of Europe and Asia with negative growth rate of population, African countries with a growth rate of population more than 3%, densely populated country, thinly populated country. So you need to practice all these for exams. Chapter number 4 is human development. And from this chapter, usually the questions are asked like countries having human development index, high development index, and then high value index, and the countries having medium HDI, human development index, countries having low HDI. So you have to practice the countries having the highest HDI and the lowest HDI. Okay, then the fifth chapter, primary activities, the questions are usually asked like areas of subsistence gathering, major areas of nomadic herding of the world, major areas of commercial livestock rearing, extensive commercial grain farming, major areas of fixed or mixed farming of the world, major areas of Mediterranean agriculture of the world. So, what will happen? In fact, you will get one world map in which the different items will be marked as A, B, C, D, E, and some informations will also be given. With the help of those information, you have to make out that this A, question number A, is from which chapter. Okay, B is from which chapter, and then you need to write on the line marked as A, B, C, D, E. Okay, and for example, here, what do you see? Areas of nomadic herding. Okay, areas of nomadic herding. If you have practiced, and if the question will come from Africa, see, few areas are marked. If you have already practiced and here A is marked, suppose A is marked in Africa, and the question will be areas of areas of nomadic herding, then you have to write down, you have to mark it as northern part of Africa where nomadic herding is practiced. Uh, or one question can also be asked like areas will be given or shaded, and then information will be that the northern part, the practice of agriculture, which is usually asked in northern part of Africa. Then, if you have already practiced it, you can easily write uh, nomadic herding. Okay, then nomadic herding, right? Then here you can see a few areas are marked as A, B, C, D. Then which areas are these? Right? So, which areas are these? For example, A is marked as southeastern Canada, B is marked as northwestern Europe. In this way, you can easily mark out or make out that this area belongs to which part of the continent. Okay, and what is given here? Look at this question. This is your practice set. Given map showing dairy regions, then dairy regions and two areas are marked as A and B, and A and B. So in A, southeastern Canada, where dairy farming, this is an extensive dairy regions, right? And B is marked as north Western Europe. So if you have already practiced it, Definitely you can write down the areas. Then you can see one questions can also be asked from secondary activities. For example, rural region. In your world map, rural region will be marked, and then you have to uh, make out that this is the coal field Ruhr region, Silicon Valley, Appalachian region, coal belt, Great Lake regions, industrial region, industrial belts of America, Europe, and Asia. You have to practice it. And another question, which I am expecting that the question will be Rust Bowl of USA. The question will be marked, or the question will be given Rust Bowl of USA. Simply you have to write down Pittsburgh. Okay, so in this way the questions are asked. From chapter number 8, transport communication, you have to practice all major seaports like North in Europe, North Cape, London, Hamburg, North America, Vancouver, San Francisco, New Orleans, like this, in Africa, in Asia, in Australia, like this. You'll have to practice all major seaports. Okay, nobody knows from where the question will be asked. Then, terminal stations of transcontinental railways, Trans-Siberian, Trans-Canadian, Trans-Australian, and all these are given in your chapter. So you have to simply practice it, right? So from where, which regions are terminal stations of transcontinental railways, and then the inland waterways, Suez Canal, Panama Canal, Rhine Waterway. In your question paper, it will be marked, right? And you have to make out that whether it is Suez Canal, Panama Canal, or a Rhine Waterway. Okay? Then the questions can also be asked as major airports. You have to practice it from different continents like Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Australia. Australia, Darwin and Wellington. And these are usually asked in exam. So apart from this, you have to practice all airports which are given in the book. Then North America, Chicago, no, New Orleans, and then Mexico City, Moscow, London, Paris in Europe, and Asia, Tokyo, Beijing, Mumbai, right? So you'll have to practice all these. Then human settlements. The chapter is 10 major cities of the world, and this is very important one. You have to practice it as in give yeah, and all these are given in page number 99 in NCRT book, right? So you have to practice all. For example, I have given you some examples like Tokyo, Delhi, Shanghai, Mumbai, London, Los Angeles, and apart from this, 33 major cities of the world is given there in page 99 NCRT. So you will have to practice all those, and you never know which the city will be asked in exam. So it's better if you practice all cities. Okay. Then I have given you some practice set also. For example, identify the geographical features shown on the outline map of the world. For example, major areas of commercial livestock rearing, an important country of commercial livestock, areas of extensive grain farming, and D shows area of extensive commercial grain farming. Okay, so what will you do here? You'll have to you all these are uh, informations with the help of which you'll have to write down the answer. For example, A is given as a major area of commercial livestock. Where is A? Find out where is A. A is given here. Look at this A. A, New Zealand. Okay, an answer I have given you. New Zealand, then B, Argentina, Wales, and Pampas. So in this way, you'll have to practice all world map given in chapters, different chapters from fundamentals of human geography. And I hope if you practice all these, I'm sure that you will get good marks. Okay. areas of nomadic herding, areas of livestock rearing, areas of major industrial belts of Europe, Asia, Africa, America, like this, right? So that's all from here, and I hope you practice. And then after that, you will see the result that you'll get good marks.